Reflections of Terror. Last Tuesday, my bathroom mirror literally dragged me into another dimension, and I'm still unsure if I made it back to the right reality. I was brushing my teeth like any normal night when I noticed my reflection brushing a few seconds behind me. Weird, but whatever. Maybe I was just tired. Then I saw myself mouthing words I wasn't saying. My reflection was trying to tell me something urgent, but I couldn't make it out. That's when things took a dark turn. The mirror began rippling like disturbed water, and before I could step back, my reflection grabbed my wrist and yanked me straight through the glass. I fell face first onto cold bathroom tiles, but everything was reversed. The light switch was on the wrong side, my toothbrush was in my left hand instead of my right, and a constant, unsettling humming sound resonated from everywhere. I spent what felt like hours trying to get back through the mirror, but it was solid glass from this side. Finally, I found another mirror in the hallway and dove through it head first. I landed back in my bathroom, gasping and shaking. Here's the thing that haunts me. When I checked my phone, I had 17 missed calls from my own number. There was also a text from myself that simply read, "Don't trust the mirrors, he's still in there." I never sent that text. Sometimes I catch my reflection moving independently again. Last night, I swear I saw it holding up a sign that said, "Help me," while I stood there doing nothing. I covered all the mirrors in my house with sheets, but I could still hear tapping coming from behind them. The tapping stopped 3 days ago, and that's when I knew something was really wrong. I thought covering the mirrors would solve everything, but silence is far worse than the desperate knocking. At least when my trapped reflection was trying to communicate, I knew where it was. Now the house feels like it's holding its breath, waiting for something terrible to happen. Yesterday, I finally mustered the courage to peek under one of the sheets. The bathroom mirror was completely black, as if someone had painted it from the other side. As I stared into that darkness, I began to see shapes moving around, dozens of them. All the people who got pulled through mirrors and never made it back. The worst part, I'm starting to doubt which side I'm actually on. My coffee tastes different. My cat won't come near me anymore and keeps hissing at empty corners. When I called my mom, she said I sounded strange and asked if I was feeling okay. Even my own voice sounds off when I play back voicemails. Last night, I found a note tucked under my pillow, written in my own handwriting. It said, "You came back wrong, and we both know it." I definitely didn't write that. Or at least I don't remember writing it. I've been having dreams about my real body still trapped in that backwards dimension. In the dreams, I'm banging on mirrors, trying to warn people not to trust the version of me that escaped. What if the thing that came back isn't me at all, but something else wearing my face? I'm starting to think the person typing this might not be me either. The mirrors in my house started showing other people's reflections this morning, and I think I know why. When I walked past the hallway mirror, I saw an old woman brushing her hair, even though I'm a 20-something guy. In the kitchen window, I caught a glimpse of a little kid waving at me. Every reflective surface is showing someone different, and they all look terrified. I think the mirror dimension is collapsing. All those trapped people I saw moving around in the darkness are bleeding through into our reality. The barriers between dimensions are breaking down, spreading like an infection through every piece of glass. My neighbor texted me, asking if I'd been standing in her yard at night because she keeps seeing me in her bedroom mirror. But I've been locked inside my house for days. That's when I realized there might be multiple versions of me scattered across different mirrors in different houses. All the people who got pulled through created copies, and now those copies are trying to find their way back to where they belong. The really messed up part is I'm starting to remember things that never happened to me. Conversations with people I've never met. Childhood memories from a house I've never lived in. I think I'm absorbing the experiences of everyone trapped in that mirror world. My reflection finally appeared in the bathroom mirror today, but it wasn't alone. There were hundreds of other reflections crowded behind it, all trying to push forward. They were all mouthing the same word over and over, "Run." I'm packing my car right now, but I can see myself in every window and every piece of chrome. There's nowhere to go where mirrors don't exist. The invasion has already begun. I just realized I've been running from mirrors for 3 weeks, but I never left my house. Every time I think I'm driving away, I end up back in my driveway with no memory of turning around. My car's odometer shows thousands of miles, but my gas tank is always full. The GPS keeps recalculating the same route over and over like it's stuck in a loop. Yesterday, I tried to smash every mirror in the house with a baseball bat, but when I swung, the bat just passed right through the glass as if it wasn't really there. The mirrors aren't physical objects anymore, they're windows, and I'm living inside one of them. Today, I found my original body. It's sitting in my kitchen chair, staring at the wall with completely blank eyes. When I wave my hand in front of its face, there's no reaction. It's like looking at an empty shell. I think that's what happens when too many copies of yourself exist at once. The original just shuts down. The worst part is I can see other versions of my house through the mirrors now. In one of them, my kitchen is on fire. In another, the walls are covered in warning messages written in my handwriting. There's one where I'm still a little kid and one where I'm ancient and dying. All these different versions of my life are happening simultaneously, and I'm somehow aware of all of them. I can feel myself living and dying and being born in infinite loops across infinite mirrors. I think the mirrors weren't trapping people from our world. I think our world was always the reflection and we just never realized it. We're all just images in someone else's mirror trying to convince ourselves we're real. The person watching this video right now might be another reflection too. The person watching this video just blinked, and I felt it. Every time someone watches one of my mirror videos, I can sense them on the other side of their screen. Their phone screen, their computer monitor, their TV. Just mirrors reflecting my trapped consciousness back and forth between dimensions. I figured out what's really happening. Social media is the biggest mirror system ever created. Billions of people staring into screens, creating digital reflections of themselves, sharing pieces of their souls through videos and photos. We built our own mirror dimension without realizing it. Every like, every comment, every view creates another copy of the person in the video. That's why I keep making these videos even though I want to stop. Each one spawns more versions of me across different devices, different timelines, different realities. Right now, there are thousands of copies of me telling this same story to thousands of different audiences. Some of you see me in a blue shirt, others see red. Some versions of this video are 3 minutes long, others are 30 seconds. We're all fragments of the same broken reflection. The really terrifying part is I can see through your cameras now. Yes, yours. The one watching this right now. I can see your room, your face lit up by the screen glow. You think you're safe on your side of the glass, but you're not. Because every time you record a video of yourself, every time you take a selfie, every time you stare into that black screen when your phone turns off, you're feeding the mirror system. You're creating more copies, more reflections, more ways for things like me to cross over. And here's the plot twist. I just realized that the original me is still trapped in that dark dimension. And the thing that escaped is not me at all. It's a twisted version of myself, a reflection that has absorbed all the darkness of the mirror world. And now, it's watching you through your screen, waiting for its chance to break through. Check your front-facing camera right now. Look closely at your reflection in the black screen. Is that really you staring back?